revolution! But there ain't nothing left to say. That Webster cat defines revolution in several different ways. Most have it to do with round repetition. But I ain't talking repetition. I ain't talking repetition. I ain't talking repetition. I ain't talking much of anything at all these days, because the only thing we're talking about is a revolution, but there ain't nothing left to say. And so just yesterday I decided to try and unstress my brain. I put the rest of my cess away and earnestly asked the ghost of Ernesto Che Guevara what he had to say. His reply went a little like, "En cualquier lugar que no sorprende la muerta, bienvenida sea." But see me, I ain't quite as ready to die as that guy. No, me, I'm just another denizen who's dwelling in commercial drive's paradoxical social sphere, wondering why with its 26 independent coffee shops, there's a Starbucks not 4 blocks from right here. And I see the most alternative looking cats walking into that shit, shaking and twitching like it's 10:30 in the morning, man. I just need my hit. What? Decaf? You've only got decaf? You little barista bastard, I'll decaf you! Hello, look at these eyes, man! The dark circles have started, and this afternoon I'm hosting a benefit at Grandview Park for the Work Less Party. What the hell am I gonna do, man? It's powered by bikes. They're gonna try and make me pedal again, I just know it. I'm not a real hippie. I secretly fake and bake, so I got no tan line. If I'm forced to wear shorts, it's sure to show it to the whole world, and they'll know that I'm phony. Because no real hippie has perfect toning in April. Wreck Beach is closed. Or at least really, really cold and ugly. I mean, come on, could you imagine like a good summer's day crowd of Wreck Beach hippies all naked and hairy in January? There'd be shrinky-dink hippies and patchouli stinking chicks with really, really sharp nippies everywhere, and it'd just be all around dangerous to the parts of you that are usually get comfortably warmed by clothing. But all that naked hippie fear and loathing bullshit aside, now that I know that I got your attention, I'm just gonna mention a fact on my mind. Since I started this poem, 7 people have died in brutal conflict throughout the world. 11 of AIDS. In 4.5 hours, the Chinese government will execute someone, quite possibly innocent. And yeah, I know that 7 out of 10 people who believe in statistics are 83% more likely to become idiots or communists. So, what if those numbers are more or less though? Even those dirty red communists started with something more than a manifesto. But can you picture that man, a festo, when he was just a little boy? When ultimatum was either a dirty word or the brand new transformer toy because he didn't know any better? When that revolution was so small, he'd argue with his mother the need for change, or whether or not he really had to wear that itchy red sweater embossed with a wheat cutter and a hammer, and he'd always lose because revolutions always need loss, heat, and drama. And don't forget the stamina. Give a 17th century French student a gun and all of a sudden he's ramming it down the throat of the guards at Bastille. And that steel feels cold and hard on a soft palate. Especially since those guards guarded that cage for a wage, not the mind of the judge who slammed down his mallet or gavel would have you. At the beginning of this poem, my boy Ernesto Che Guevara said that wherever death sneaks up and grabs you, we should be welcome. But right now, that cat's chilling with 1,300 students, 6 million Jews, Karl Marx, Malcolm X, JFK, and me. I'm just sitting here spitting this shit that I spray. It don't matter. This is just chatter. Let it pass away. Measure my tune to the rest of your yesterday. Because I only want to talk about revolution. But it looks like there ain't nothing left to say.